Time for your insights, and let's get right to it. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. Mainly dry Friday after some early morning showers. We talked about that in Noyes' notes in the 24-hour forecast. Humidity goes up. You'll feel the difference on Friday. Warm and humid Saturday, too. Scattered storms with a cold front coming in. Some may be strong. We'll talk about that. And Drought Monitor update. I'll bring that to you now. Gets updated every Thursday morning. Worst drought in the country, southern Texas in through the west, but we have had an expansion by nearly 11% of severe drought in northern New England. That's the orange shaded area you see here. So all of central Maine, northern New Hampshire, and now portions of northern Vermont. Moderate to severe drought in most of the northern half of New England, with the exception of northern Maine and portions of southern New Hampshire, though we are abnormally dry in yellow with long-term moderate drought that continues on Cape Cod and Nantucket. Some locations in northern New England have had a top 5 driest 3-month period, so we could use some precipitation. The Drought Monitor, by the way, takes into account the previous Tuesday to Tuesday precipitation amount. So predicted precip over the course of the next several days and playing things through the weekend. And if you've watched Insights the past couple of days, there's been no big change. I've shown this every day. Inch and a half of rain, northern New England, far western New England, the farther south and east you come, it's maybe a quarter to a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch if you get some thunderstorms here with some heavier rainfall and a little bit less along the immediate south coast. Meantime, Pacific, 2 hurricanes. We've got major Hurricane Kiko now, which rapidly strengthened, Category 4 storm, and Hurricane Lorena, Category 1 hurricane. This tropical cyclone will weaken, move over the Baja into the Gulf of California. Leftover tropical moisture will impact portions of northern Mexico and the desert southwest. Meanwhile, I do want to zoom in on Kiko because it is a fairly consolidated but strong storm that will weaken over the course of the end of the week and the upcoming weekend for a few different reasons, but 2 big ones: increased wind shear, which hurricanes don't like. They tend to rip them apart and weaken them, and some colder ocean waters that it will encounter. Nonetheless, here is Hawaii. So for those that maybe have friends, family on Hawaii, or travel plans, we'll keep an eye on this. This is Monday night, 80-mile-per-hour winds will probably impact the islands with some sort of gusty wind and heavy rain headed towards the middle part of next week. In the Atlantic, we are watching that same cluster of thunderstorms. Now, the one kind of on the south side of this red shaded area looks decent, but that's going to kind of fizzle out. It's the second one, which Matt talked about actually in the monthly forecast, coming off the west coast of Africa, now in the south central Atlantic. And we are talking about a gradual development here and increased organization, may become a tropical depression by the upcoming weekend. You can actually track the tropics both in the Atlantic and the Pacific right on our app. The interactive radar has a tropical overlay, so check it out. Our app is free, 5 stars. Search Noyes' 1 degree outside weather in the App Store and Google Play. You can also track the tropics and watch all of our weather anytime, anywhere with our new stream, 1degreeoutside.live. If you have a smart TV, open the YouTube app. You'll see the little live button when you search 1 Degree Outside Network. And of course, it's at the top of our app. You can access it that way as well. All right, let's take a look at atmospheric energy. Look at this big upper level low to our north and west. This is going to kind of consolidate all these pieces of energy pinwheeling around it. It's going to consolidate up near Hudson Bay, but throw these little pieces in our direction. One that comes through tomorrow morning, other pieces of energy on Saturday. That's the cold front coming in. But I do want to show you one thing, and that's Sunday. We'll watch this closely, but there is still some energy over New England on Sunday, and that's why I do think there'll be some lingering showers into the second half of the weekend before we can kick the front out of here. That front, by the way, still off to our west. A lot of warmth down to the south. Another potentially record-breaking warm day with intense heat over the Pacific Northwest. Then they get some relief this weekend. Cold front sparks scattered showers and thunderstorms from the northeast down through the Tennessee River Valley. The front is offshore by Sunday, but still some lingering energy behind it. May keep a threat for a shower around. We'll take a look at that in a second. So as we zoom in here, a shower in the morning early departs. Breaks of sun do come out. I can't rule out a stray shower in the afternoon, but our Friday's mainly dry. It's warm, it's humid. We're up into the 80s, 70s north, and it will be sticky. You'll feel the difference because it's been such a comfortable stretch. Here comes a cold front. As early as Friday morning, we may get some showers and thunder in far northern New England, and this will make southern progress during the course of the day. So scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of them could contain some brief gusty wind. There are some signs that there may be a little bit of rotation in any of the thunderstorms that develop on Saturday afternoon to evening especially. So like a 2 to 8 p.m. time frame will keep you on guard. Again, scattered action means that not everyone's going to see a storm, but it's typical summertime stuff, right? So it is a day to be weather aware if you have outdoor plans, and be prepped to seek shelter should you need to. Here's what I was talking about Sunday morning, little wave of low pressure. So some pockets of light rain or showers in the morning to potentially midday will depart, with some clearing coming into northwestern New England. That's the biggest thing I think we'll keep a close eye on in the days to come. How much clearing comes in, how quickly do we get those showers out of here? We may have a few that linger on Cape Cod and the islands until the afternoon. Monday looks pleasant, though. Front still offshore, so maybe some lingering clouds for southeastern New England and in eastern Maine as well. But overall, next week looks fairly dry with a big dome of high pressure that builds in. What about the dew point, that amount of moisture in the atmosphere? When you get dew points up into the 60s, that's when it gets sticky. Up near 70, it gets really tropical and soupy. And it's going to be close to 70 tomorrow for Friday and into Saturday. Notice far northern New England, though, starts to get into some more comfortable air by Saturday evening, and that will sweep through behind the cold front as the wind shifts around. You're waking up on Sunday morning to much more comfortable air for most of us. Notice the South Coast, but particularly Cape Cod, it's going to be a real sticky start in the morning on Sunday, and then we, too, will get a decrease in humidity, real dry air, crisp fall-like air, dew points in the 30s. That tells me we're going to have widespread 40s for overnight lows and probably some 30s in far northern New England by the time we get to Monday night and into Tuesday. All right, high temperatures for our Friday, 70s north, 80 to 85 south. The wind going to increase 10 to 20 miles per hour. They guess 20 to 30 on Friday afternoon. So you'll notice the breeze not nearly as comfortable as we've been. 60s overnight, muggy air in place, a shower or thunderstorm by the time we get to Friday night and pre-dawn Saturday in far northern New England. We're probably going close to, but just shy of 90 in some spots in southern New England on Saturday. Well into the 80s out ahead of the front, 70s to the north. The scattered showers and thunder sweep through. The wind shifts around, and it's a cooler feel on Sunday with some lingering rain early. Notice it doesn't really matter where you go. Highs either side of 70 degrees, and that includes at Gillette Stadium. And we're talking about the Pats and Raiders for the season opener. I'd put it either side of 70 degrees from tailgating right on through kickoff and the end of the game. We'll watch again that chance of a shower lingering in the morning to midday hours, and then a lot of clouds that will hang around as well. Wind won't be an issue for the game either. Hey, if you like our content, you can get more as a member. 4 membership levels to choose from. Support Real Science. You get access to our podcasts, live streams, exclusive maps and discussions, membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget our merchandise is at swag.onedegreeoutside.com. T-shirts, umbrellas, mugs, blankets, gift cards, you name it.